go. And we in there. Peace and love to all the guys and gals in the high vibrating species on the planet. What it is, what it do, though. Feathers up, feathers up. Peace to Turtle Island, peace to Turtles Island. I repeat, peace and love to Turtles Island. We in here, FYF Radio. Hey, man, I hope everybody good, man. For real, though. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Academates. You know I ain't forget you. What it do? What's bustin'? What y'all doing, man? What's up, man? Talk to me. Talk to me. Comment section, that is. You know what I mean? Talk to your boy. Y'all good? Come on in, man. Welcome back to the channels. Welcome back to the channels. Welcome back to the channels. If you new, come on through. You know what I'm saying? Have a seats amongst the crew. You feel? We do SCP's Realm of the Monsters. We over here going through the files because they have been holding out. You know what I'm talking about? There's a lot of stuff going on over here in the world of the SCP. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think anybody's safe. Nobody. So I don't know what they're securing. I don't know what they're protecting. I don't know what the hell. You know what I'm saying? They're containing. Okay? I just don't know. Because they getting messed up. D-class getting messed up. That's innocent people. If you know what I'm saying. I mean, we think they're well. I don't know. I think some of them are innocent. I'm just gonna say that. Can't speak for all the academics. Can't speak for you. I think some people are innocent, and that's just in the real time, real world. You know what I mean? And they just get threw away to these monsters for experimentation, if you will. But yeah, if you're new, again, have a seat. Thank you for coming through, academics. Again, salute to you. I appreciate y'all's participation. I appreciate you spending your time and energy with moi for the moment. You feel me? I really do. Humbly. And graciously. You know what I'm saying? I am very grateful. Believe me, I'm grateful that we take the time to want to learn. And the fact that the class participation has been, you know what I mean? Because we now got numerology with it. We eventually we gonna get some etymology in with it. You know what I mean? So we in here to learn, and we're here to fight back. That's the hints of the academy. You know what I'm saying? Adversity. Yeah, you know what I mean? We have to be that for the others. You know what I mean? Adversity. This is not the nursery. This is the academy. You feel me? So we last time we left off with getting to know Zeta-0. You know what I mean? We're back in Site 1, Site Y-1, and we're going to check out some more about the Zeta-0, because the first research I went and did, I did Zeta-0, and we got a couple planets. Let's go through the cue card. Of course, no numerology today. Well, 0 is infinite. So, but yeah, I thought it was Zeta-0 at one point, and we did get Zeta Orionis, which didn't know there was a Zeta in front of that. We got the number 7 and a couple other things like the 3 sisters, affiliated with the 3 sisters, yeah, and so on and so forth. But then once I realized that it was Zeta-0, I went back to check out the Zeta-0 like I said I would, right? And guess what popped up? We have affiliations, the planet Jupiter. We have affiliation Zeus. And we have or affiliation Odin. Now, we had one of the Zeta soldiers was named Blind Shot. So I did some researching about some blind deities, and I got the god Hod. That's H-O-D. You know what I mean? So y'all can look up that particular god. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say that Blind Shot they're one and the same, but seeing that these particular soldiers seem to be connected to Sumerian times and things of that nature, and one of them proclaims to be a god type devil commander type deal. yeah, it led me to go here, right? So then I forgot. I mean, I remembered that they left off with it was 14 of them as of now, right? Or as of when this was documented. So I did research on gods and the number, but anyways, I end up being with the Norse gods. Closest number we got was 13 main deities. And if you add the commander, that would be 14. Now, I don't do coincidence, but at the same time, I'm not going to officially say that this is the end all be all. We continue our research. I just know when I did some, I got these gods. When I did the other one, I got these planets. So, more than likely, they're all going to have something to do with each other in some form or fashion. So, academics. And if you're new, this is what we do. You know what I mean? I hope you have what you need, because I do. And without further ado, let's get to what it is that we do. Bus.
Designation: Mobile Task Force Zeta-0-B, Mythmakers. Designation: Mobile Task Force Zeta-0-B, Mythmakers. Mobile Task Force Zeta-0 Bad Bunch. Operatives: Mythmakers Branch, Team 1. Team 1 of the Mythmakers Branch within Mobile Task Force Zeta-0 consists of 3 highly specialized operatives: Connor McRoy, Double Trouble, Arthur Mansion, Forehead, and Steve Blanche, Sonny Boy. Each member possesses unique abilities derived from mythological origins, making them an
mythological origins. Mythological origins. Already. Look, we already. Because who's supposed to be myths? Zeus. Odin. You know what I mean? Zeus, Odin, all of these stories here are supposed to be myth. I'm here to tell you they're not. You can believe what you want, though. Believe what you want, okay? I would suggest, just like I you know what I'm saying, recommend it to the academics. And I'm sure some of them, if not all of them, have done some further research to find certain things. I'm trying to tell you, you know what I mean? So, here we go. Norse gods, baby. Norse gods. But we gonna see. So you hear these powers, see what they got going on, then go back and see if you can do some cross-referencing, because that's what I do, as you see. Let's get it.
Valuable asset in handling anomalies and containment breaches related to their specialized skills.
I figured that much.
Mythmakers. Operative files.
Mythmakers.
Personnel file. Connor McRoy.
Let's get it.
Codename Double Trouble. Clearance level 3.
Don't act like you don't see it. Who got uniforms like that? Y'all know who come from the Orion star system? Find out.
Affiliation: Mobile Task Force Zeta-0, Bad Bunch, Field Operative, age 32. Connor McRoy, Double Trouble, possesses abilities analogous to those of a mythical dragon. Connor's skin exhibits properties similar to dragon scales, making him highly resistant to physical damage. Connor is able to exhale a stream of fire, capable of incinerating most materials. The source of the fire is unknown, as medical results have shown nothing abnormal occurring during the anomalous breathing of fire. Connor has significantly increased physical strength and speed, comparable to those attributed to dragons in mythology. Tests have shown that this enhanced physical strength allows for up to an impressive 36 tons of weight to be lifted. Double Trouble can manifest wings, not dissimilar to bat wings, with a durable patagium spanning the wing, allowing him to fly for limited periods. The maximum achieved flight speed of Double Trouble during testing appears to be 340 kilometers per hour. Due to the dragon's influence on Connor, he boasts enhanced senses of sight, smell, and hearing. Connor shares his body with an alternate personality, that of a prideful and greedy dragon from the mythological age. This entity is relatively cooperative, but imposes its will on Connor, particularly in matters of wealth and combat. The dragon's personality within Connor, which has no distinct name but is referred to as the Dragon, exhibits a variety of traits that align with many stereotypical habits held by Western lore. The dragon considers itself superior to most beings and often challenges those it deems strong, occasionally possessing Connor to bully or pick fun at standard security personnel. This has earned Double Trouble a negative image in some sections of the Site-Y-1 facility. It compulsively hoards jewelry and precious items, compelling Connor to spend his paychecks on acquiring these items and piling them together in his personal chamber at Site-Y-1. Incidents have occurred in which the Dragon has made public announcements that he had set many traps around his hoard and that he welcomes any challengers who would dare fight him for his endless riches. These actions have resulted in detailed inspections of Connor McRoy's personal chambers at regular intervals in order to disable the small traps occasionally set by the Dragon. The Dragon frequently interjects during conversations, especially when it perceives an opportunity for combat or dominance. In the presence of Director Knightley, the Dragon repeatedly attempts to convince Connor to challenge Knightley for his position, asserting that he must make a show of power and that the best way to claim the top position is by defeating the boss. Along with these interactions, the Dragon often urges Connor to fight powerful SCPs, particularly SCP-Y-3 instances. This has led to multiple events in which SCP-Y-3-R, Russ, has been found running through parts of the facility, being chased by Double Trouble. Incident Report Y017-11.
Yeah.
Over a period of 1 week,
Look, that's the only person he ain't messing with. Russ all over the place bullying everybody until it come to him.
Dragon repeatedly possessed Connor whenever he was near Dr. Emily Green, a researcher at Site-Y-1. The Dragon insisted that Connor avoid Dr. Green, stating that doing so was crucial for his survival. Despite Connor's attempts to engage with Dr. Green, the Dragon's influence was strong, forcing him to take alternative routes and avoid interactions. After approximately 1 week, the Dragon ceased its possessive behavior around Dr. Green. Confused, Connor asked the Dragon why it had changed its stance. The Dragon replied, "I wasn't avoiding her. I was avoiding the thing that was watching her." Subsequent investigations revealed that Dr. Green had been under the observation of SCP-Y-017, the Beholden One, during the time the Dragon was avoiding her. This suggests that the Dragon perceives SCP-Y-017 as a higher authority in the anomalous hierarchy and fears its attention.
Interesting.
Interview log. Interviewer Dr. Oswald. Interviewee Connor McRoy. Double Trouble.
Interesting.
Begin log.
Let's go. Let's go. Hold up. Hold up.
Connor, can you describe your relationship with the Dragon? Is it tenuous or cooperative?
It's complicated. I try to keep it under control, but it has a mind of its own. It craves combat and wealth,
Intelligence.
which isn't exactly convenient in our line of work.
Convenient? We don't live for convenience, Connor. What you need is its glory. You are wasting your potential, Connor. We should be rulers, not subordinates. Greetings to you as well, Dragon. And how do you manage these interjections?
That actually sounds like a dragon to me.
It takes a lot of focus, and sometimes I just have to let it have its way. It's a constant battle of wills. But I've got a good team that helps keep me in check, and by proxy, keep the Dragon in check.
Only because they haven't realized their inferiority yet. What about the recent incident with Dr. Green? Why did you avoid him?
Elementals have been around for a while.
That was different. I haven't seen anything like that before. The Dragon was scared. Said something was watching Dr. Green.
Not the doctor, but the one beholden to her. Its gaze is not one I wish for. Interesting. It seems even the Dragon has a hierarchy it respects. is not about respect, Doctor. It's about survival.
Additional notes. Connor's personal chamber at Site-Y-1 resembles a dragon's hoard, filled with jewelry and precious items accumulated due to the dragon's influence. Regular psychological evaluations and containment measures are in place to ensure that the chamber does not pose a security risk. Connor's expenditures are monitored to prevent excessive accumulation of valuables. Double Trouble will undergo regular sessions with psychological professionals to manage the dragon's influence. Continuous training is employed to help Connor channel the dragon's aggression constructively and to enhance his control over its impulses. Summary: Connor McRoy, or Double Trouble, remains a valuable asset to MTF Zeta-0 despite the challenges posed by the dragon's personality. Ongoing support and containment measures ensure that his anomalous abilities are utilized effectively while minimizing the risks associated with his dual nature. Personnel file Stephen Blanche. Codename Sunnyboy. Clearance level 3. Affiliation Mobile Task Force Zeta-0 Bad Bunch, Mythmakers Branch. Age 28. Role Field Operative, Pyrokinesis Specialist. Stephen Blanche, known as Sunnyboy, possesses the ability to control and manipulate fire. These abilities stem from his extremely diluted lineage as a descendant of the sun god Apollo, making him 1/1000th demigod. Stephen can control and manipulate existing flames with ease. He can generate fire from his body, although this comes at a significant cost to his well-being. Due to his weak connection to his divine heritage, Stephen's abilities come with a noticeable price: blood evaporation. Excessive use of his pyrokinesis causes his blood to evaporate and perspire through his skin. This is because the divine energy burns away local impurities, and since his blood is mostly human, it is considered an impurity. Accelerated anemia. Conjuring flames directly from his body accelerates the rate of blood evaporation, leading to quicker onset of anemia compared to simply manipulating existing flames. Psychological profile. Stephen has a sarcastic attitude towards most situations, earning him the nickname Zippo from his peers, likening him to a lighter that has a short fuse and runs out of fuel. Despite his flippant demeanor, Stephen is a dedicated operative, albeit with a noticeable disdain for Director Knightley. He has a known history with Director Knightley and harbors regret for his conversion into a demigod during Project Zeta-0. Sunnyboy regrets the procedure that enhanced his abilities, feeling that the cost to his health and humanity was too high. Incident Report Z0-230. During a high-risk containment breach, Stephen was forced to conjure flames to neutralize multiple hostile entities. His abilities laid waste to an entire village, luckily abandoned at the time, and caused excessive spreading of fire to the surrounding forest. The excessive use of his abilities caused severe blood evaporation, leading to an emergency evacuation and medical intervention. Post-incident analysis highlighted the need for stricter usage protocols to manage his health risks, as well as limitations to deployment based on locational growth circumstances. Summary: Stephen Blanche, Sunnyboy, remains a crucial asset to Mobile Task Force Zeta-0, particularly within the Mythmakers branch. Despite the challenges posed by his abilities and personal grievances, his commitment to the team's mission and his unique skills ensure his continued relevance and effectiveness in the field. Ongoing support and monitoring are essential to manage the risks associated with his pyrokinesis and health. Personnel file: Arthur Mansion, codename Forehead.
I gotta stop that 1 second. The fact that I noticed something, that they only showed his face and what he actually looks like one time. One time. They all wear masks, of course. We've seen it, right? So why not other, you know what I'm saying, depictions of the dragon guy. Why his face? Now hold on now before you even go there, because it's that, but it's not that. You know what I'm saying? This is actually deeper than the surface of what you're thinking. The truth of the matter is, what they did was showed one glimpse of a real life truth. Your carbonated beings, your so-called, and yes, I'm saying so-called misnomer, yes, I'm saying misnomer, African Americans are children of the sun. When you do your history, your research, you will find it. Children of the sun. That's why he's a descendant of Apollo. You're going to find it all over the board. All of us are descendants of some of these proclaimed gods, right? You know what I'm saying? And this is some of the truth that they're hiding from you. Not to mention, when they put the pale man here, the dragon guy, when you do research, you're going to find that there's a similarity in why they actually did that. Now, there's a reason why there's only 3 of them. See what I'm saying? And so, since that number 3 came up, we definitely going to dive into the number 3 of numerology. So, we actually have some class. And we're going to get to that 3. Right? But I just wanted to highlight that they only showed his face once. And that's just to reveal something to you. It's crown of the sun. That's that corona. You can go look it up. You can, all the way down to the etymology of the word. You can look it up. Corona. It's crown of the sun. It's crown. You know what I mean? Google it. Don't believe me. Google it. You'll figure it out. It's all been in your face. It's been hidden in plain sight. It wasn't about that. It was about that. Something else bigger is going on, and they're not telling you. It's about that they're trying to. It's about that. And that's why they put it right in your face, and they're blaming something else. So, I'm just saying, hidden in plain sight. You got to look through the hype, though. You got to see through the hype. You feel me? And that's why we over here at the academy, because we learn how to fight and look through the veil. You know what I'm saying? To fight through the veil to be able to see what the hell they hiding. Because I know they hiding something. And there it is, right there. Right in the middle. They like to stick the lie between 2 truths, or they like to stick the truth between 2 lies. And we already know, true lies, come on, man. It's all magic, man. It's a trick on words. Pay attention. Let's get it.
Clearance level 3. Affiliation, Mobile Task Force Zeta-0, Bad Bunch, Mythmakers Branch. Age 25, Role Field Operative, Siege and CQC Specialist. Arthur Mansion, known as Forehead, possesses abilities derived from the mythological Hydra, making him a formidable operative with several unique traits. Arthur can recover from virtually any injury outside of atomic decomposition. This includes regrowing severed limbs and heads. The resulting regrowth creates a duplicate of the severed appendage, only being stopped via cauterization, or after a period of 2 days, the extra limbs will begin to shed. The saliva produced by Forehead is highly corrosive and cannot be deactivated. It has caused damage to Site-Y-1 infrastructure, especially when he falls asleep during low-intensity missions. When Arthur's head is severed, he will regrow 2 heads after approximately 30 seconds of inactivity. This process involves an initial period of cryogenic-like stasis, where his vitals slow down drastically. The surplus heads grow back extended, typically boasting a length of about 15 feet, though they are known to grow even further, as more room is needed past certain head counts. When a second head is grown, its saliva produces a highly flammable organic liquid. When a third head is grown, the exhale of its breath innately produces a dangerous steam at extremely high temperatures, capable of melting most organic materials that rest within the steam. When a fourth head is grown, it produces an extremely toxic saliva that causes paralysis upon contact with skin. This saliva has proven to be very effective as a sedative agent for subduing and testing highly aggressive anomalies. Each head grown after the initial 4 heads randomly produce anomalous properties duplicative of the previously mentioned foreheads.
Like a Komodo
All heads,
dragon
faces,
serpent,
and necks are covered in durable scales, resistant to physical damage. These are impressively resilient, though cannot be compared to the scales of Double Trouble. There is currently no known limit to the number of limbs or heads that Forehead can grow, with the current highest amount exceeding several hundred heads and equivalently excessive limb counts. Excessive head and limb growth can inhibit Arthur's cognitive processing, making him a danger to teammates. After extreme combat scenarios or excessive damage, a directive will be issued for all personnel to evacuate the area to prevent collateral damage. Arthur Mansion will be left in the field of operation until the necessary 2 days have passed for him to begin shedding his excess limbs, at which point operatives of Mythmakers, Squad 1, Double Trouble, and Sunny Boy will retrieve Arthur. Incident Report Z0-318. During a containment breach within Provisional Reality Y1 near the outside perimeter of SCP-Y-19, Arthur was decapitated multiple times, resulting in the growth of numerous heads and limbs. The excessive head multiplication led to significant cognitive overload, necessitating an emergency evacuation directive. Despite the chaos, Arthur successfully neutralized the threat, though his appearance and behavior caused considerable fear among personnel. Audio log. Interviewee.
Before they get to this audio log, look at all this, man. Now, I know they tried to put the blemish on it, but damn that, bruh. You ain't finna tell me this ain't what that is. He went ham and left a pool of it, a whole stream of it. The boy went ham. He went stupid. He went stupid. Like they, you know what I'm saying? Somebody scores this guy. Scores this guy. Hey, this is coming soon. With the sun. Y'all know? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Go look it up. The Magneto's pause. Go look it up. The dome getting beat on by radiation. Go look right now. I mean after this video. After this video, class. While y'all walking out, you know what I'm saying, hitting that like button and stuff. While y'all walking out hitting that like button and stuff, go look it up. The Magneto's pause. It's finna look like this everywhere. Everywhere. So tell everyone. It's about to get ugly out here.
Site Y1 personnel, Jerry Miller. Interviewer, Dr. Oswald. Date, May 31st, 2000 and...
Man.
Begin log.
And it went down in the 2000s.
Please state your name and position for the record.
Jerry Miller. Site
Miller.
Y1 security personnel.
Can you describe the incident within Provisional Reality Y1 where you were protected by Arthur Mansion? Codename Forehead?
It was terrifying. We were patrolling near SCP-Y-019 when suddenly a huge pack of Y2s, those freaky fused animals,
Hold up. Y'all tried to get me. They tried to get me with the discracking.
patrolling near SCP-Y-019 when...
Booga. Boy, stop. They telling you something. They showing y'all something. Oh, I got you. Oh, yes, sir. They don't look like that no more because y'all took the capstone off. You took the capstone off. We want them back. I'm just here to let you know we want these back. We want them back. They belong to us. They're ours. We'd like to have them back, please. Thank you. Oh, these finna come down. You see, it looked like it come down, didn't it? On the outside. They ain't just build around it. Or did they? Oh, we on y'all ace card today. We finna run a Boston Tea Party.
Suddenly a huge pack of Y2s, those freaky fused animals, ambushed us. Arthur was deployed to the area immediately after.
What happened next?
As the fight escalated, Arthur's heads, arms and legs kept getting severed or eaten, and each time, 2 more grew back. Eventually, he had so many heads and limbs, it was like watching a nightmare unfold. His heads were drooling acid, flammable liquids, steam that was melting the Y2s. It was chaotic.
How did you feel during this situation?
Honestly, I felt more scared of Arthur than the Y2 creatures. He was stumbling around on hundreds of legs and arms, and his head's bobbing and drooling everywhere. He tried to comfort us, shouting orders to evacuate, get to safety. It was all heads mumbling at once, creating a mess of just terrifying sounds. I felt bad, because I knew he was trying to protect us, but I couldn't shake the fear.
Did you manage to evacuate safely without any issues?
Yes, we did. Arthur held off the Y2 creatures long enough for us to escape through Y1. His directive saved us, even though they were garbled and fear-inducing.
Thank you for your account.
Spirit, man.
Your experience will help us understand and improve our procedures.
Thank you, Dr. Oswald. I hope this helps.
Arthur Mansion 4-Head is a crucial member of Mobile Task Force Zeta-0, particularly within the Mythmakers branch. Despite the terrifying nature of his abilities and the cognitive challenges they present, his regeneration and combat skills are invaluable in containing and neutralizing high-threat anomalies. Ongoing support and strategic deployment are essential to manage the risks associated with his abilities and ensure the safety of both Arthur and his teammates. Zeta-0 Mythmakers branch. Team 1, comprising Connor McRoy, Arthur Mansion, and Stephen Blanche, showcases unique abilities derived from mythological origins. Their camaraderie and diverse skills make them an effective unit, though their abilities come with significant drawbacks and risks. While their extreme abilities as a military force are often questioned by higher-ups, they are essential in fending off the anomalous powers that encroach upon us, from Provisional Reality Y-1. This is Director Knightley, signing off on a follow-up report for Zeta-0 Bad Bunch. I hope you'll consider subscribing to stay updated as we unveil the details of our most pivotal operatives.
All right, okay, mate. And there you have it. In that class, there you have it. Look, man, we got some guys. We dealing with some guys right now, y'all. And we right there in the right field. We right there with the Norse guys, Greek guys, and all that good stuff, man. We right there, man. We right in the field, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's what research do. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, it's finna get deeper too. I already know some more stuff I already know some more finna come out of this. You feel me? I already know some more finna come out of this. So let's get to a little bit of numerology. See what we have found here. Let's see what they found here. We got, on the positive level, we can say these suckers are very much confident, popular. Yeah, they're popular. Zeus, Odin. Now we got the Hydra. You know what I mean? We got dragons. Yeah, come on, man. So you know what I'm saying? We already know we in the field of reptilians. Alright, so we got this negative side. We got dictatorial. We got vain, wasteful, shallow, boastful. Who was boasting? Number one, boasting. He was all for it, right? Show off. All for it, right? Extravagant. Come on, man. All for it, man. Superficial. Unreliable. Who was unreliable? I mean, he's reliable, but it's unreliable. You know what I'm saying? Because you liable to get your knocked out, especially by number 3. 3 gonna get on you. 3 on you. You feel me? 3 is on you. Everybody got to go. Self-indulgent. Jealous. You know what I mean? So, yeah. For real. Alright, y'all. So, there we have it, man. This finna get deep. I'm very much intrigued, you know what I'm saying, about this Zeta bunch For real. I'm just as intrigued about them as I am about the rest of the SCPs out here, and any other anomalies that they got going on. You feel me? This is 1,000 for me, y'all. So I appreciate y'all joining me, y'all. I mean, of course we will be back, so y'all be sure to keep your head on the swivel out y'all. Don't forget to keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected. Pardon me. You know, keep vibing high. Keep doing your research, your due diligence. You know what I mean? You'll be okay. Everything will be alright. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go do some research, man. Don't just let everything go over your head. Don't be extremely gullible. You know what I'm saying? Don't be extremely gullible. Let's be some free thinkers out here. You know what I mean? For real. Let's be some free thinkers out here. Critical thinking. Get deep with your thoughts. Don't let a mother sucker tell you that you think too deeply. Now you can overthink, but don't let somebody tell you that you think too deeply, because I really figure people ain't thinking deeply enough or not thinking at all. You know what I mean? So I don't let anybody down me for doing something that I feel that everybody should be doing for themselves and not letting other people do it for them. I mean, I'm going to do my own research for myself, but there's nothing wrong with me presenting it to you, because you can take that, run with it, and build on it. You know what I'm saying? Or you can take that, run with it, and debunk it, however it goes, whatever you're in it for. You know what I mean? I just say, just don't take everything for face value, because these days, I mean, shit, you damning yourself if you're not questioning anything. So I mean, I got to question stuff, and that's what brought me here. You know what I mean? Questioning that skinwalker. I got tired of hearing people talk about the skinwalker. You know? Like everything was a skinwalker, and I'm like, man, there's no freaking way that everything can be an entity that's designated to one particular area. It can have a different name. This thing could be everywhere, and it could be a lot of them, and different cultures and different parts of the land calls it different things. That's possible, very much well. You know what I'm saying? Possible. But for everything to be the particular name of a skinwalker with no emphatic proof of exactly what a skinwalker looks like, we know it's something out there. We're getting footage. We're seeing all types of stuff. So something's out there, period. But now we got to do the due diligence. We really got to dig in and find out what's going on, because they're not going to tell us. You know what I mean? Shadow log all over the place. I mean, I'm just now getting started. I'm just getting started. And they've already tried to cast a shadow on me already. I'm just getting started. I haven't even touched the surface of this stuff yet. And by the research and staff told, you know what I'm saying, that this 5 years in the game with this stuff. With a lot of people have already covered it. You know what I mean? So it's been here a while. I ain't saying that anything is new, but I figure that our perspective is new. I mean, nothing new under the sun, so we're just pulling a new perspective out of the ethers to present to the people. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can spin the block and take a look at this again. And maybe there are some connections. Maybe. We found some, so I ain't going to sit here and act like we ain't. So if you're new, go back down the rabbit hole, and you'll see a whole bunch of connections that the Cat and myself have been able to ding, 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 ding. So I ain't trying to hear nothing that they talking about. I ain't trying to hear nothing, but do your own research. As you see, I does mine. As you see, I does mine, okay? I does mine. I does mine. All right? So, until next time, peace.